All right.
Hey, we're live, folks. Hello, welcome back to Mash Harder, coming to you guys live from Balance Patch here in beautiful downtown Boston, Massachusetts. I'm Koopa. I'm not from here. That's Soupy. You are. What's going on,
yes,
buddy?
I am
How you
from
doing?
here. I'm doing all right. How are you doing, man?
I'm chilling, man. I love a good road trip. I had the wonderful folks here at in charge of Mash Harder hit me up, asked if I wanted to commentate, and I couldn't say no. This is one of my favorite venues to go to in the Eastern Coast area. And listen, it's been a great tournament so far today. A lot of your favorite, New England talent showed up today, and it's been a lot of fun stuff happening. Players such as Miles. I think Miles is out of the tournament now before top 8, if I believe correctly.
Not entirely sure yet, but Miles was knocked out of winners by Exiled, who is currently about to play a set to try to make it into top 8 against Lade.
That should be you gotta love it, man.
Yeah.
That's great stuff. But yeah, listen, we're going to be bringing you guys half of our top 8 today. We're going to be starting things off with DM versus naitosharp, or Sharp, however you like to phrase it. DM, obviously, could play a couple of characters, either going to be Pikachu or the Aegis, maybe the Steve.
Yeah, the Steve we haven't seen in a long time. Sharp.
Yeah, you know what? It was funny. So I was talking to Sharp beforehand, and I asked him, I was like, who's the deepest character in your pocket that you could probably win a tournament set with? And he gave me some answers. He's like, so he was like, I could play Mario, I could play Pokemon Trainer, I could play Ridley. So
I remember the Mario. That Mario when I won, I think the first BSB.
Incredible.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. So if you see any of those awkward characters on stream today, blame me, because I'm the one that planted the seed in his head.
Right.
So it could be a couple of characters here. I would imagine we see Pikachu or Pikachu from DM. It's probably going to be either Joker or ZSS from Sharp. Both of those two characters I think do the best out of the characters he has that he's polished with against the Rats. So we'll see what happens here.
Well, I think DM is more likely to pull out the Aegis here.
That does make a lot more sense.
Yeah, Aegis has been his go-to this entire season. Like at the beginning of the season, he was mainly experimenting between Aegis and Steve. Like a little bit of Pikachu here and there, but ultimately he said he was trying to drop the character. And then as the season went on, he went Aegis more often than not, and then started picking up Pikachu again. Now it's a little bit of a flip-flop.
Definitely not a bad combination of characters to have.
Absolutely
Pikachu,
not.
Widely considered to be by many, reminded once again by Yisam winning a glitch to be probably one of the best characters in the game. I think
absolutely.
on paper, Pikachu still is the best character in the game. Practice-wise, it depends on who you ask that day. But again, with the coverage of Pikachu being such a tier nightmare for most characters, and the Aegis who have been slowly but surely creeping their way into a lot more of these top 8s, a lot more of these top 16s and top 32s. This character is very, very good.
Absolutely. And we could be seeing an Aegis from Sharp as well. That's one of the characters that he has. I've been seeing mostly Joker from him this whole tournament.
Yeah, so he's been playing mostly Joker.
Very good pick.
He has said that. Yeah, I love that we've evolved to a society where we pick the music we want in the battlefield stages. Like,
I love that.
They've given us that power. Why not utilize it?
Absolutely, yeah. Like that could bring so much more to a tournament, like grand finals, Advent Children, Woodland Angel. There you go.
It's all fun and games till environmental noises pops on random.
Oh,
like,
no.
You got to do what you can.
And then you go into gamer mode,
Yeah.
No music, no fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Like, we're in the library now. Please relax.
Yep. We're seeing Aegis from DM and ZSS from Sharp. One of his more common characters.
Yeah.
It's between ZSS and Joker mostly.
Makes a lot of sense. They say blondes have more fun, Soupy. Let us find out as we get into this game 1 here. Winter semifinals of Mash Harder.
Yep, right off the bat, DM showing off Mithra's incredible advantage state. But Sharp can do a lot more with ZSS advantage state as well.
Yeah, so we've seen in the small sample size of this character, in the offline tournaments coming back, that ZSS might have a little bit of trouble against the against the Aegis. We've seen Mars struggle in this matchup against Spargo. So we'll see if that quickness and the quick release of Mithra be maybe a little bit too much for ZSS's slightly slower buttons.
Yeah, two very different players here though. So we'll just have to see how that pans out. Yeah, pretty even game so far. DM just needs a little bit more push to get in there, and Pyra might get in that push there.
Yeah, Pyra definitely, the prototypical closer in these situations. You know, the way that Sakurai intended Sheik to be played is the way that they want Pyra Mithra to be played. That F-tilt is going to cover so much of the ledge. That'll take Sharp's first stock.
All right, Photon Edge going through, a little bit of spaghetti going on here.
Yeah, missing the punish there, a little uncharacteristic of Sharp, so just a little bit off on their spacing. So let's see what the response is going to be here.
Aegis is a new character, however, so maybe he didn't think that it would cross him up quite so much.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things where this character's still a little fresh in people's minds, but the tried and true, the flip kick bury into the up B, that'll be first stock to Sharp, not taking too much damage on that second stock of this.
Yeah, it's not going to take much for Sharp to come back from this, but DM's not giving him a choice.
Oh, okay. He looks like, okay, I was going to say he's out of resources, so he's forced to up B back to the ledge. Going to avoid the rapid jab, and good awareness to get around the side B.
Now Sharp's in. Just got to keep this advantage state going up if he wants to keep this game as even as it's been.
That goes for the immediate forward throw.
There we
and
go.
You see DM kind of favoring that Photon's Edge a little bit, in disadvantage. Probably trying to utilize the big hitbox there, so maybe pay attention to that going down the line.
Yeah, it covers a lot of the stage, but it's also incredibly punishable, and Sharp's taking more advantage of that as the game goes on.
All right, you see Sharp getting a lot of mileage out of those low to the ground forward airs from Zero Suit Samus. One of her best tools in neutral here. Now lurking at the ledge, the plasma will connect. That'll be second stock going to Sharp.
Yeah, turning the game in Sharp's favor here, and now Sharp's just got to get a little bit more of an edge on this second stock.
Yeah, again, if you're, Sharp, you're definitely trying to get as much extra credit on here as you can. You know, the Aegis has shown that it's not going to take much to get those things, get things even again. The Prominence Revolt will do a good job of beating things up.
Yeah, and now Mithra's just gonna do her thing here.
Yeah, ZSS being, a fastballer, she's definitely going to be susceptible to some more combos here. And if you're Sharp, you definitely got to be careful on that top platform. The quick switch to, the Pyra could potentially be dangerous here.
At the same time, DM is also in danger of getting hit by that up B up on that top platform.
Ooh, okay. Again, going to have the side B forced out here, and up
Yeah.
Esports Creek without a paddle. This Plasma will connect right there. So that'll be game one going to Sharp.
Yeah, very close game by both players. It just went back and forth the whole time, as I think this matchup goes.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure how this matchup is, and I don't think anyone is really sure.
Yeah, it's strange. ZSS is a character that's she still has some semblance of explosiveness in her. She's not necessarily like how she was in 4, where she goes 0 to 60 in 2 seconds and erase your stocks. I guess we're seeing typical stuff out of Sharp here, having a Swiss Army knife worth of characters to play. Maybe he didn't see something he liked in that first match. Probably gonna see what he can get out of it with the Cloud, or it could be a stage thing. We'll see.
Yep, he's seeing DM having all that fun with those swords. He's like, I want one, and I'll pick a big one at that. And Cloud, I believe, he played a lot of Cloud earlier on in Ultimate.
Yeah, I think he's a character he also played a fair bit of in 4 as well, if I remember correctly. But again, Sharp, a man of many characters, so no surprise to see Cloud be one of the ones, on the field here. And again, still a very solid character, albeit a little bit watered down to what Cloud was. But still, we'll see how it shakes out in this matchup here.
Yeah, Sharp's just got to take control of the mid-range here, and ooh, DM's not going to let him get there.
Yeah, no, excellent stuff right there from DM. The F smash from Mithra to set up the edge guard. And again, going right back to work here with these low percent combos.
All right, and that's the first instance of foresight we see here. And that uppie is going to be incredibly dangerous off stage because, get that one?
Yeah, I hope so.
Because what a lot of Mithras tend to do is they go off stage and then they uppie with, what is it, Ray of Punishment.
Yep.
And that it could just spell the end of a stock for any character with an even below average recovery. Yeah,
and Cloud definitely falls into the below average category. Kind of an awkward air dodge there from TM. That's going to get easily sniffed out by that back air from Sharp. So, down a fair bit right here. One solid hit from Pyra by the ledge will most likely take a stock, but let's see what Sharp can do in the meantime.
It is Cloud on triplats, so this could mean a good advantage state will get Sharp the stock, probably.
Yeah, you see both players kind of dancing around each other right here. Has limit on deck, so this will definitely aid and at least add taking some more damage here.
Yeah. If he doesn't die to the Nair, that is.
Yes, that's crucial.
Which he probably will at this percent. Or at the side B.
All right, dueling projectiles right there. It will be DMs that comes out on top. So DM sitting on a one-stock lead for the time being. And like you said, Soupy, that up B being such a, powerful tool against characters with below average recoveries. And if you're Sharp, you have to be mindful of that, especially at these low percents.
Yeah, if you don't have a jump, you're dead.
All right, you see Sharp trying to find his way back in here. The up B out of shield is going to get sniffed out again by an aerial out of shield from Mythra.
All right, that up smash is going to secure the stock on the top platform, however, so.
Yeah, and limit on deck, so if there's, if you're Sharp, you're definitely not too worried about this deficit you have to make up here.
Yeah, but that could have led into something a little bit more, which is what I think Sharp wanted.
Oh, okay. Risky recovery there. Not going to get snuffed out right there by DM, so Sharp going to get a second lease on life here, but DM still continuing to add on this pressure.
Yep, Sharp slowly but surely just inching himself back on.
Right, good immediate air dodge is going to get caught.
Pyro's going to make that a lot harder for him.
Yeah, no, this is where if you're Sharp, you definitely have to be very mindful of, your stage positioning.
Pyro and Myth are very heavy on whiff punishing. You feel like you cannot make a mistake against this character or until one or two things happen.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you see Sharp shoot, blow the limit off right there. Forwarder is going to send DM up, going to get nicked by one of the last hits.
Yeah, the falling Nair.
Rough stuff.
Sharp was bringing it back towards the end there, so we might be able to see a shift in momentum over in Sharp's favor, depending on how the mental is going into this game.
No, for sure. That was a great, game right there for DM. Sharp, again, when you play the Swiss Army knife approach, some games you might get blown up, and some games might stunt your own momentum. So, not sure. I'm sure that was more of a Yoshi's choice than it was just like a him's like, okay, maybe this wasn't going to work out choice. No way. Okay, maybe he just wants to play Cloud this matchup.
I was thinking he was gonna go for the Sephiroth there, but I think Cloud is a much better choice for this because Pyro and Mythra, they've got so much control over the mid range with both Mythra's incredibly fast moves doing that to you, and Pyro's just you will die if you are in this zone move.
Yeah, no, I agree. So we'll see if the change to small battlefield will help or hurt Sharp here as we are tied up 1-1 going into game 3.
Tried to get a combo out of that Nair, but he was a little too close to the ground for it.
All right, okay, going to get caught on the inside of the side B there, but not going to be able to get a big punish out of it. Again, yep, you'd be surprised how
so incredibly safe on shield.
Yeah, that move is deceptively very safe on shield. Like, you'd be surprised how quickly Pyro's able to act out of it.
Very good use of foresight there from DM. Saving him from, I think it was the dare.
Ooh, it's just going to be short of the ledge right there at the up B, so DM going to strike first blood once again here on Sharp.
Oof. Sharp used his jump there. That was incredibly dangerous on his part, but he was just able to get back. Yeah,
jumping out of hit stun is, a dangerous thing to do, especially when you're Cloud and your resources are pretty essential to you getting back to the stage.
Especially against Pyro Mythra. And then again, what are you going to do when you're Mythra and this is happening? go low. He's already too far out there. Yeah,
you hate to see it. So the quad Blade Gleam will get the job done right there for Sharp to get him back in the thick of things. And again, tries to go for the punish out of the Flame Nova, but cannot get it.
Trying to cover his recovery back to stage with the Blade Beam, but that spelled his doom right there. Sharp just can't seem to get anything started here.
Yeah, again, something is maybe missing a bit here in the Cloud games. Yeah. Maybe trying to combat with the range of Pyro Mythra, but it just doesn't seem to be working out right now. But we'll see. Cloud still does have some okay comeback factors, but the foresight is so good.
Yeah, that foresight, it's also incredibly demoralizing when that happens. You're just like, oh yeah, that's right, they could just say no. Yeah.
All right, going to get hit by the get-up attack, and the limit gone. I'm not quite sure if the time limit ran out or if Sharp tried to pull the trigger and got hit before he could finish it.
Oh, he tried to end it with that up B, or rather end that stock with the up B.
Yeah, my guess is that Sharp thought he was going to be far enough into the ledge where he can go for the up B, catch DM, and also stop himself on the platform.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that would have worked with Cloud Spike, but we are in a best of 5 situation here. So I believe they're going to Final Destination. Question mark. FD, yes.
All right, again, picking the Tekken music, the wise choice, the right choice, in my opinion.
Oh, yes. I think this remix was very, very underappreciated.
I agree.
When this came out. Everyone was like funny moonsiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of yodeling. All right, so we'll see if the Joker is enough to get Sharp back to even ground here, or if DM will move on to Winners Finals.
Yeah, Joker doesn't seem to be on a lot of people's lists of characters that beat Aegis, so it'll be interesting to see how this pans out.
Yeah, I'm curious because we haven't really seen a lot of this, matchup. Obviously, people would look to, the times that MK Leo and Spargo have played each other, but MK Leo playing a lot of Byleths recently, so not really able to scout this matchup up properly. But right now, things are looking pretty okay.
Yeah, Sharp's able to do a lot more with his advantage stay with Joker here. Especially with Arsene on deck here. Just fair one into up smash, the classic. You know it, you love it.
Yeah, the good stuff, man. I dare I say I miss it.
Do you?
That's how you know it's been too long.
Just seeing one of the old top tiers come back, I'm like, yes, familiarity.
Yeah, I didn't know I'd miss it until it was taken away from me. All right, so slowly but surely, Sharp trying to dissect DM here, but DM one solid hit away from Pyra from getting back into the fold here.
Oh, wow. Going way too low there in order to make it back from the tether.
Yeah, crazy stuff for sure. Joker's recovery, I feel like it's got slightly more reach than you might think, but lo and behold, able to be forced low enough by Pyra of all characters.
Well, Pyra's vertical recovery is better than Mythra's.
Yeah, so I guess that does make sense.
It's a lot faster, goes up more.
All right, but slowly. But that being said, though, Sharp's still in the driver's seat damage-wise.
Photon Edge making it back on stage. Reclaiming center stage. Now he's got stage control with Pyra. Very dangerous situation. Dash attack almost getting it.
Yeah, dash attack, one of the 5 or 6 options that Joker has to kill you with that you might not expect. One of the more slept-on ones, but doesn't even need it. The low recovery is not going to be enough to make it back for DM there. So Sharp going up, getting 2 stocks to 1 here, but
yeah, DM is staying Pyra here, and oh, that could have if that didn't get back to him immediately, he was dead there.
Yeah, that was going to be tough. All right, but DM trying to fight his way out of the corner here. Again, Joker, one of the best in the business at ledge trapping you. This character has so many quick moves to keep you at bay here, but DM able to at least reset and now get themselves a little bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, and Sharp, one of the best Jokers out there as well, so it's going to be real tough to bring this back. However, DM is also one of the best Aegis out there.
Nope, I couldn't have said it better myself. Right, a little bit of close quarter scrapping right here.
Well, I don't know what that up smash was.
The bait. I would have gotten hit by it. Just out of respect, I would have gotten hit by it. Right, DM trying to find the stock here, trying to avoid the game 5, but Sharp is looking determined to send
he's
it
just
there.
Throwing out, hoping something will hit, and that up smash is 116 against a Joker. No Arsene in sight at the moment.
No, it's definitely going to be hard for Sharp here. I think he might be able to get at least one more Arsene stock here. And I think that might be enough to start it up. Yep. Yeah. And this just right on cue.
Hey, you guys talking about me?
Yeah. Big Brother knows everything. So let's see if it's enough here.
That's fair. DM already getting an incredible amount of damage here. That could mean the end. Nope.
Oh, no.
Not quite working. You don't see that very often with Joker. And then back air taking that last stock, bring us to a game 5 situation here, Koopa.
You definitely clench up in your seat a little bit when you saw that second hit of dash attack did not connect for Sharp. You kind of reel back in your seat a little bit like, oh, man, is that what's going to cost him the game? But lo and behold, able to, right the ship and send it to game 5. But DM's counterpick, let's see where we end up going here.
I've been going back to FD here. Maybe he wants to cover more ground with Smashville.
Yeah, there's definitely options here. We've seen a great array of character choice here. It is going to be
Yeah, this is the DM pick.
home field advantage.
You will recall our names. Not you will know our names.
You'll remember it at the worst time of the day.
Yeah. You love those translations.
It's like, yeah, I remember you guys now.
Just like, oh, I recall.
That's what it was. You're just doing something 8 hours later. It's like, that's what I forgot.
Right, yeah.
Pyra and Mithra, yeah. Shulk.
Yeah, I won the argument later.
Yeah. Alrighty, game 5 coming up between DM and Sharp. Let's see who's going to come out on top here, Zuby.
Oh, yeah. And already a good 18%, 29-37 from DM. Going unanswered right now, except for, save for one little bullet. And then more bullets coming out here.
Yeah, listen, we saw the stage work out very well for DM the first time around. Those platforms going to be huge in converting these combos against, Sharp. But, Joker also does really well on the static tri-plats. Let's see if it'll work out the same way here.
Yeah, platforms benefit Joker amazingly. Drag down up air onto platform and then up smash. And as well as just being able to ladder them up until they get hit by Arsene up air, and he didn't even have Arsene at the beginning of the combo.
Oh, yeah. All right, a little bit of, up close quarter shenanigans coming up right here. Arsene going to be off deck and a nice S smash from DM.
Yeah, responding to Sharp's F smash, which he just kept charging like, all right, yeah, you got me.
Yeah. Got him, GG's. All right, nonetheless, though, let us see what Sharp's answer is going to be here. No Arsene in sight, and,
Looks like he's trying to get it there. Because he feels like if he is going to get a kill with anything, he's gonna need it with Arsene, because he's not gonna get it with Joker back air. He's not gonna be able to get in without Arsene, really.
For sure. Yeah, DM hasn't really given Sharp a lot of opportunities for these offstage situations. Oh my gosh.
Oh! Trying to go out there, counter the Prominence Revolt, but he pays for it with his life there.
Yes. Sharp down horrendous right now. Let us see what his response is going to be here, or if it'll be DM moving on.
That down gun almost killed Pyra there. I believe if he kept going with that, it might have been the stock. But speaking of the stock, might be out the door right now.
Yeah, that's going to get Sharp on the board here, but is it too little too late? We'll find out. Sub 50 with about half a bar of Arsene left.
And losing a lot more with those two little hits.
Yeah, I've seen a lot worse, but again, it's not looking great for Sharp at this point.
Yeah, two Titans of New England here in semifinals.
Again, trying to find a way in. Good catch with the up air from DM. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Sharp is slowly chipping away, but DM is very much in the position of power here.
Yeah, it's tough stuff, especially with the speed advantage that Mithra's going to have.
And now we got Pyra, who's going to kill him in 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah, no, one solid hit at the ledge, and that's going to be curtains for Sharp. But again, trying to get themselves back in the lead here. DM hasn't really been able to land that killing blow just yet.
And now we got Arsene, and we got Mithra as well. Mithra being a little bit lighter.
All right, trying to get the fair one. Goes for the dash attack, and it's going to get punished by the Nair out of shield.
The up tilt taking that game 5. Very well played from DM in that entire set.
Yeah, it's going to be DM moving on into winners finals here in the 3-2 clip over naitosharp. Again, Sharp looking good in that first game, but falling apart a little bit in those latter games. So, not sure if the ZSS just wasn't working out for him right there. That character definitely looked like it was, working. But again, just got out to such a big deficit, wasn't able to recover from it.
Yeah, I think he just wanted to. He wasn't having much fun, I think, with ZSS in that first game. So he wanted to switch to a character like I said earlier. Oh, hey, I want a sword too.
Yeah. But my sword's cooler.
That's fair. But then going to Joker, who has his own sword, but is just a little bit smaller, and Arsene giving him many swords.
Yeah, no, for sure. So again,